Well, guys, I'm back with more disappointments. Like, what's new, right? This is like the biggest disappointment of them all. I'm telling you, like, nothing good's going to come out of this candle. It's just terrible all across the board. It's no good. So here we have a 3-wick in cider donut, desperately trying to burn downstairs. And this one says, indulge in a fragrance of a beloved baked treat with a blend of freshly picked apples, cake donut, and a hint of cinnamon. Okay, so I think this candle was doomed from the start because they gave it those rope-like thick wicks that just totally die out. If anyone remembers the farm apple cookie candle, that one had a bad burn from the start. And that's how it started out. So this is a third day burn, as you can see. And the reason why it looks like I've finished so much of it's because I was just cotton ball tricking it up. Like, that's pretty much all I can say. I absorbed so much wax from it, hoping it would work out. It would, then it wouldn't, then it would, then it wouldn't. It just kept going back and forth until finally I'm just like, you know what? It's getting the boot back to the store, like, no more with it. So first day I lit it, and the wax melted and pulled out, and let's say, I don't know, 4 hours. It took forever to get that wax pull. And then when I could get the wax pull, I couldn't smell a thing. So I'm like, great. And then the flames were super low and stubby and nubby. The wicks pretty much shortened and just died out, you know? That was the first day. The second day, I'm like, okay, I want to hurry up with this process and, move it along. So what I did, lit it, again, repeat step 1, 4 hours to pull out and get that good wax pull. We're probably about, like, let's say, half of an inch. So that's where it was. So I got the cotton balls, tried to relieve it from, I absorbed the wax, hoping to relieve it from some of the, drowning episodes it was having. Then the flames got a little bit bigger, so I'm like, okay, here, progress is coming along. So I'm like, we're doing good. Then I could smell it. And it smelled like pretty much nothing. It just had like this boring duplicate of different scent smell to it. So I'm like, great. So finally, today's the third day, and it's been burning and burning, and guess what? One of the wicks said, LBD, I'm done with you. I'm going back to the store, and that's a wrap. Like, let me go. So here's an overhead view really quickly of it. You can see that. Let me stand up a little bit for you. There we go. All right, so that wick just totally just died and said, I can't take it. I have to just blow out, extinguish out. These two are barely making the cut. They're just trying to work along. And yeah, it's done. Like, the candle's going back. Like, there's no more playing around, trying to doctor it and babysit it. I've done all I could, and it's just not working out. So that's the third day. And of course, the wicks are just dead. The flames are just barely making it, and I can't smell a thing. So overall, the performance has been just terrible, horrible, not good at all. All right, so now let's talk about the actual, no throw. So that's, part of the performance. No throw, no burn, no nothing. Now the scent. So in the beginning, what I could smell, I was smelling something duplicate, and I was smelling apple crumble. Check it out. Apple crumble has vanilla crumble, which is like that, kind of cakey, bready thing going on. It had apples, and then it had cinnamon and nutmeg. This one has apples, cake donut, and cinnamon. So it's like it's the same thing, just like reworded. And it's basically apple crumble with a hint of like that, like, what do you call it? The hot buttered rum, like that butterscotch, kind of like caramelly coating, light coating of it. It's just very boring, very dull, very bland, not necessary. The name screams mass appeal, but overall, I would let it go. I wouldn't even waste my time with it. It's just like I said, nothing good's going to come out of it. It's going to die out on you. And if your candle like makes it and actually burns and has good flames and throw, please do a video response so I can see, because maybe it's just me, but I've been also reading reviews on the website. I've been talking to other people on my channel, and they've been saying like, look, this candle's no good. And I'm like, well, that confirms it. If 10 people are saying it, then It's got to be some truth to it. So, yeah, it's a bad candle. I wouldn't recommend it. The scent's very bland, very boring. You know, Apple Crumble didn't make it back, and I guess I get why, but it came back as a dud. So that's pretty much all I have to say. Not gonna ever buy this one again. 75% off, no way. 90% off, absolutely not. It's just a bad deal. So that's enough of this dud. It's going to the Hall of Shame, and that's where it stands. So thank you so much for listening and watching. I appreciate it. Trying to laugh and be happy and stay positive because I really want to scream and chunk this mess out of the window. But that's it. So thanks again for listening and watching, and I appreciate it. God bless you all. You know you better comment, rate, subscribe. That's a must. You have to do it. You just have to. You know the deal. And I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks. Love you much. Bye.